Ike Dog Music. What's going on? I almost said Ike D is live. Ike Dog Music. You can make sure to check me out over at Ike Dog Music also. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I got a real before I get started with my top 10. I just want to let everybody know this is the fourth time I've tried to do this top 10, and I was trying to do it on Streamlabs, and it just didn't work. So before I get started, though, I want to let everybody know about just a couple things. To check out Daniel Pratt. He's doing his annual fundraiser. Hey, Gotham City Inc., what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it, man. You're awesome, bro. If I don't catch everybody right away, I'll make sure at the end to make sure I give everybody a shout out on Ike Dog Music. I know it sounds kind of weird. Everybody's used to hearing me say Ike Dog. Ike D is live. Everybody's used to my Ike D is live. So make sure Daniel Pratt, who's part of the FE community, he's doing his annual fundraiser. So make sure you go out to his page. I put the link in the description so you can check it out. Also, what I wanted to let everybody know, it sounds like it's echoing for some reason. I don't know if it's the volume's not up high enough or what. There we go. It sounds like some echo. The echo chamber. Ike Dog Music. Gotham City Inc. He's here. No, I know I always go on late, man, so it's hard to catch me because I always go on when I get off work. So it's like my hours are so odd. Ideas live, but I'm very grateful you're here, Gotham City Inc. You're awesome. Hi, Kara. Hi, Beth. Daniel is here. So it's Daniel. That's his page right there. So you can go ahead and link to his description. And he's doing an annual fundraiser to get some food together for people in need. So whenever I get a chance, I always try to promote things like that. So the other thing I wanted to promote is tonight is Orange Crush Live over on FB. So if you're on Facebook, you can go over to Orange Crush Live and join the group, and you can catch me there with Orange Crush Live. So it's going to be pretty exciting. I just do the picks on Saturday nights, guys. I really don't get into detail with the football stuff, but because I'm really not into sports no more. Everybody knows why. You know what I mean? So I don't follow sports like I used to when I was younger. I used to be a big sports guy. I know I can't see. I just had my glasses. I was wondering why I couldn't see that. I just had my glasses and I was cleaning them. Wow. So I'm going to go ahead and get into, yes. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, Gotham City Inc. What the heck did I do with my glasses? I don't know what I did with my glasses, but I'm gonna go through this pretty quick, real quick. My top 10, guys. Everybody has their opinions on their top 10s, but this is my opinion. And you got to remember, I'm old school, guys. So my selection is kind of like an old school selection. It's not. You're not gonna hear any of these new rap cats, because I really don't listen to rap music. To be honest with everybody, I do listen to old school rap music, but I don't listen to any of the new stuff that's out. But I still support, you know what I mean? I still support the music, that part of it, but as far as I had just had my glasses in my hands, guys, they just totally disappeared. I know I always do that when I go on live. Steve posted a funny meme about me in Facebook. He had one of those holders like for wires or plants or something. And the guy had it posted on his forehead. And he said that's me, because I'm always losing my glasses. I really don't know where I put them, and I just had them in my hands. Hopefully I don't put them somewhere bad. So Ike Dog Music, once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. This is a new channel. Like this channel I've had since like 2008 or 9. I don't know. You can look back on it. It's already in review. This is my second channel. That's my first channel is monetized. This channel's in review already. So hopefully everything goes good with that. I'm going to run through these. These are my top 10 artists. I'm going to go from 10 to 1 real quick. And like I said, if I don't mention you right now, I'll make sure to say shout out at the end, and make sure that if you can go link to Daniel Pratt's page and help with his fundraiser, his food fundraiser, because the holidays are coming up and everybody's in need of it right now, guys. Even me. No, I'm always over here trying to do something or help something out. You know what I mean? So, but Gotham City Inc. My buddy's here. So I'm gonna go. Excuse me. I'm drinking my Pepsi Cola. I'm gonna go 10-1. Like I said, this is my 4th chance at doing this, and I tried this on Streamlabs 3 times before. It recorded it. I had a really good live stream. It didn't send it over to YouTube, so I don't know what the deal was. And I tried to look around for it because I had a really good live stream. I was really happy with it. But if I find it, I'll still post it for everybody. So I'm gonna go with my outside looking in. A lot of people are gonna ask me. I'm gonna get this right up front, right out the way. Tupac or Biggie Smalls are not in my top 10. They may be in a million other people's top 10, but they're just not in my top 10. Yes, they have great music. I listen to their music. I think they had some wonderful songs, but they're just not in my personal top 10, guys. So I just want to get that out there because everybody always says, "Wow, why ain't they in your top 10?" So on the outside looking in, this guy, he didn't make my top 10, but I did a video on him because he was one of the artists I grew up. I mean, I got his tape when I was 10 years old, guys. So on the outside looking in is MC Hammer. And this is a MC Hammer when he was MC Hammer before he dropped the MC part of it. When he was Let's Get It Started was the name of the tape. And you could listen to that tape from beginning to end. That's how good the tape was. And it was an awesome tape. So so if you get a chance, check it out. And and you could see where his gospel Christian roots came from on that first tape because 2 or 3 of the songs are like gospel. The Son of the King and The Thrill Is Gone, 2 of my favorite songs, guys. So you can see where it came from. My buddy All Around Flat, he tells me like this. He says that we grew up listening to this stuff, so it's not going to hurt us anymore. So, because like I said, I don't watch TV, I don't listen to the new music because it is programming, guys. But I guess he is right. Since we did grow up listening to it, I understand completely. You know what I mean? So I understand where he's coming from on that. So I'm going to go with my number 10, which is Kid Frost. I can't throw that out. This is for La Raza. He's number 10. I gotta throw him in there just because of that, because that song was on every station, on every video. Everybody was bumping that from the East Coast to the West Coast worldwide. So got to give him a shout out for that. He really laid some groundwork for everybody, guys. And he partnered with some of the biggest names out there, guys, before everybody was, look at this, guys. It was behind my, so he partnered with everybody before, Ice-T, before everybody was mainstream, guys. So you got to give him his props for that. So I'm going to go to number 9 real quick. And number 9 is a tie. I know I had some guys, I had MC Hammer on the outside looking in, is Rodney O and Joe Cooley. If you don't remember Everlasting Bass, it was an awesome song. Everybody was playing that when I was 10 years old. Everybody up and down the street, wherever they were cruising at, everybody was playing Everlasting Bass. So, and then it's tied with Mac Dre. And Mac Dre I'm putting in there because I originally liked Mac Dre, his first tape. It was like a 4 or 5 song maxi single or something. I don't remember what they were called, EPs or whatever. It was an awesome tape that he put out. And then I strayed away from Mac Dre. But then over the last 4 or 5 years, I kind of got back into Mac Dre because he's actually helped me with my deliverance. I know R.I.P. Mac Dre. He's actually helped me with my deliverance of my rap music, the timing, because a lot of people over the last 20 years said I sound like E40, which is a compliment, but a knock at the same time, basically saying I can't rap on beat. Well, listening to Mac Dre, if you go and you check out Mac Dre will help you give you the concepts to understand how to rap on beat, guys. So if you are a musician and if you are just getting into the music industry, Mac Dre is one of the first rappers I recommend if you are trying to learn how to rap on beat. Now, nobody raps on beat no more because everybody uses all these programs, and you could just line up your songs. You know, you could rap. You don't even have. You could just send your vocals and the beat and these. You know, you got people like tbeats303.com. Shout out to Spooky. He can make your music sound like it came off the $2,000 an hour studio. That's how good he is with his. Make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe. I know which we've had up to like 14 people in here. I only got 8 likes. Come on, show some love. Show some love up in here. So I'm gonna oh, right on, Gotham City. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for being by, man. I really appreciate you stopping by. I'll be by the channel, man. This is the second channel, so it's kind of I'm still trying to get used to this one, but we got a lot of people listening in, so it's pretty cool. So it's pretty fun. So I'm gonna go with number 8, Coughnut, the real Coughnut from Ill-Mannered Posse from the Bay Area, man. R.I.P. to him, man. He did a hit song that was called Scandalous back in like 87, 88. I was just a young kid. Scandalous, sleeping in your bed. Man, that was a hit song. So number 8 was Coughnut. And like I said, R.I.P. to him. Tell everybody we went fishing. That's the report coming out of the Bay Area. But you know, the music industry's lost some really talented artists, man. It's pretty crazy. So my number 7, I'm gonna go with Andre Nicotina, Dre Dog. Everybody knows him as Dre Dog. One of my favorite songs from Dre. My cousin always says, "You trying to help Ike?" It's a song that he put out, but the song that really got to me was "Situation Critical," because there's a lyric in there. He goes, "My baby mama tripping, got my son and I can't see him. Want to cry but hear him on the phone because she won't let me see him. This chubby got me paranoid and boy, I'm kind of scared. Vatos trying to know my face, so I had to go bald head." No, well anyway, that lyric, it just reminded me of when my son was little, when my kid's mom would act up and she wouldn't let me see him. You know, bear in mind that he lived pretty much his entire life. He still lives with me. But there was times where she would get a hold of him and she wouldn't let him come home, and it would just drive me crazy. So that reminds me of, but a lot of Dre Dog's music is awesome. You know, I went and did a show with him out in Boulder. The guy's, he's just as good live as he is on his music. So I'm gonna get to number 6, another R.I.P. guys, to Eazy, because the boys in the hood are always hard. You come talking that trash, we'll pull your car, knowing nothing in life but to be legit. Don't quote me, boy, because I ain't said shh. You know, everybody knows I don't cuss, but but Eazy, one of my favorite artists. This guy was a top dog, man. He was ahead of his time, man, when it came to the music business. And he was older than everybody thought. You know what I mean? Like it was pretty crazy, guys. So Eazy at number 6, guys. So real quick, the intermission, real quick. Shout out to Daniel Pratt. Make sure you go by Daniel Pratt's page. The link is in the description. So Daniel, please don't erase that because I put your link in there so that people could go by and donate to your PayPal to help with your fundraiser. So hopefully, and I shared it to my Facebook. That way people could get over there. And then tonight is Orange Crush Live with yours truly. And I think Denise Harris is going to be live with me tonight. So we're trying to figure out how to do Facebook Live where we have 2 people on. So hopefully it comes out pretty good, pretty cool. So it's going to be pretty exciting. Also, FE Monday, I think I'm going on Monday. I was on this last Monday, and I'm supposed to be skipping every Monday. But depending on Streamlabs, if I get this situation worked out right, I could be on Monday. If not, catch me the next Monday. Plus, Planet B.O.B. is on every other Monday. So I'm trying not to intermingle with them because I don't want to take away listeners they might have if they're coming over to FE Monday with me. So we're trying to get the schedule worked out. On top of that, I'm still trying to work on Streamlabs, the information on that. So let me get back into it. Let me get some water real quick. Number 5, guys. Number 5 is one of my favorite ones of all time, guys. It's like I'm a movie star. Number 5, Willie D from the Ghetto Boys, man. I just think he's the hardest one out of the Ghetto Boys, man. When he dropped it on you guys, when he dropped his music on everybody, man, it was just shocking the stuff he was saying. You know, he used to be higher. I think he used to be at number 4 on my list, but he's at number 5 now. So Willie D from the Ghetto Boys, and I'm gonna try to put solo links to each one of these artists, because a lot of these guys are in groups or just a bunch of different stuff. But I'm gonna try to put links to everybody's to the description. So if you don't even know who these artists are, you know, like a Mac Dre, somebody may not even know who he is because he passed so long ago. R.I.P. Mac Dre. But if you are learning how to rap, if you're a new artist and you want to actually learn how to rap on beat and not just use the programs to fix yourself up, Mac Dre would be one of the ones I would recommend to listen to. So let me get to number 4. It's kind of fitting, number 4, but E40. And like I said, a lot of people said I sound like him. Like I said, it's for one point it could be a compliment, for another one it could be a knock, you know. But E40 is number 4 on my top rappers, hip hop artists, guys. E40, Mr. Flamboyant. I know you guys got to remember that. That thing was going off back in the days. Mr. Flamboyant was getting it in. Make sure to say hello if you're stopping by. I just seen the numbers jump up again. So say hello. Just say hi. That's all you got to do. Make sure if you haven't subscribed to Gotham City Inc., make sure to go by, hit the like, leave a legit comment. Let them know you came by. If you haven't been over there yet. So hopefully everybody been over there to support Gotham City Inc. He's been supporting me for a long time. So I know I can hear that in the background. Sorry about that, guys. So let me get back to this list real quick. Number 3 is a guy who changed his life around. Yes, he went away. He went to prison for a while. He became a pastor. You know, there was a lot of stuff going around. But when he was at the top of his game, he was probably the hottest artist out of California. And that was Sir Dyno. Sir Dyno was vicious. And he just did an interview on Fresh Out or 21 and Out or something like that. So I would go check out the interview. I think instead of posting music from him, I'll post that interview that he just did. The guy was kind of shocked that he was a rapper. And I'm like, Sir Dyno was like the biggest name that came out of California in general at that certain time, guys. So like I know you heard me mention Frost, you heard me mention Sir Dyno. I don't really care about the south and north, whatever, however they got their setup out there. What I care about is, was the music good? What did it interest me? Was I excited? Was I happy with what was being presented? You know what I mean? And that's how they made these the top 10 or not, guys. So I'm gonna get over to number 2 real quick, and the song that I'll post in the description later from him is vicious, guys. Like when you heard it, if you hear it with a good system, and you hear it thumping, and you hear this guy, man, and he's from the same group as E40, the Click. Be Legit is my number 2, man. This guy is just vocally, man, he's like he's just vicious, man. When you hear him vocally, man, you will be totally shocked. When you hear it with a good sounding system, and well, there's a new song him and E40 put out. So I'm going to post that in the description, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It'll give you the chills. That's how cold this guy is on a microphone. When he gets on a microphone, and to be honest with you, I've seen E40 in concert. I've never seen Be Legit in concert. I just never have. I'd like to go see that. I know they were just here. I had my ticket and everything. I didn't make it to the show, guys. E40 was here. A bunch of other guys were here. I don't know if Be Legit and the rest of them guys showed up, but I know it was I seen a bunch of the video. In the video, these guys were tearing it up, man. So shout out to these guys. So let me get to my number. Be Legit, man. So cold on the microphone. You guys got to hear him. Real quick, an intro before I get to number 1. The reason I do this second channel as a music channel, guys, is because I'm so deep in the FE community. Once you become a part of it, and once you find out all the lies, it's kind of disturbing because you're researching every day. You're trying to find out more information. You're talking to everybody else in the FE community. You're chatting in live streams. It's an everyday thing. Besides work, you're doing this every day, guys. So I kind of, the reason I wanted this music channel, like I said, I started this music channel like 2008, 2009. And like I said, and I re-picked it up like 2 months ago or 3 months ago, and it's already in the process of getting monetized. So shout out, right on to everybody shout out to all you listeners who have been supporting me. You guys are amazing. You guys are totally cool, guys. So I just needed something to, not to get away from the FE community, but just something else, guys, because I'm so overwhelmed with it that, and there's nothing wrong with that, guys. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just that when you hit that, when you find out about the deception, your feelings, they kind of get involved here, guys. So you'll have to look at IKE DOG live. You have to check out the videos, guys. Let me get back to the music stuff with all this. But I think a lot of people understand what I'm talking about. So this is just like it's my second channel, but it means a lot to me because I get to come on here and talk about the music that I enjoyed when I grew up, guys. That's what I'm doing here. And then I could post some of the music that I'm doing. And like I said, I'm just doing truth music now. I'm not doing any kind of hardcore music of any nature. I'm doing truth music, truth rap, truth hip hop, truth R&B, whatever I can promote that part of the truth community. That's what I'll be doing. And then one side note is I think I'm going to do the top 5 FE songs. But I think I'm going to do those top 5 over at, that's why I said I may go on Monday, because like I said, I'm going to be skipping every other Monday on FE Monday. So I'm going to be doing the top 5 FE songs. So be on the lookout for that because it's pretty exciting. There's some pretty good artists that I put some music out. But I'm going to combine it up because one of the guys that are in the top 5, he does like country stuff kind of. So his music is pretty interesting. I'm not going to be able to really play their music. I maybe sample like 30 seconds. I think we could play up to 30 seconds. But I think everybody's going to be pretty happy. So let me get over to my number 1 so I can get everybody out of here. I know everybody's like, hurry up already with number 1. Get to number 1. Thanks for sticking with me this long. 22 minutes, guys. I was only trying to do 10 minutes, but 22 minutes is a long time, like longer than I expected. But thank you all, guys. Thank you all for sticking it out with me. You guys are all totally amazing. So my number 1 artist of all time, guys. I posted a picture. I wish I could screen share because I was trying to put this as my my thumbnail, but Too Short, guys. Too Short is my favorite artist of all time, guys. I could take you back to 75 Girls. Life is too short. Yes, I know a lot of people are going to say this ain't the path of Jesus. But you know what? Like I said, we've already listened to it. Like we grew up on it. You know what I mean? I strongly believe in Jesus and the Bible. I study the Bible every day, guys. But, I just went through my top 10 that I grew up. These are like the guys I grew up on. Like I said, you won't hear me mention any new artists because I really don't know who they are. But if they're gonna do it, hopefully they're on the right track. And like I said, my music that you'll be hearing from me is truth music. So, and if you don't know exactly what that means, just come over to IKE DOG live and you can hear what I talk about. I talk about the FE community. I talk about several different things, guys. So it's pretty interesting. Once again, before I go, make sure Daniel Pratt's link is in the description. It also is in Daniel Pratt's link is in the comments. It's also in my description, and you can link to it. You could donate to his fundraiser. So hopefully this helps out a little bit. Like I don't have the biggest following, but I wish on FE Monday I'll do that because I have a lot more people listen to me over there. And then make sure you check out Orange Crest Live tonight on Facebook in the group Orange Crest Live, and Denise Harris should be the guest with me tonight. We'll be doing the picks for the games, guys. So, like I said, that's another thing I'm doing so I'm not overwhelmed, because if once you get in the FE community, you could get overwhelmed, and then there's really there's not a lot of people you can reach out to, because once you're in the FE community, I know this is the music channel. We'll talk about that more on the other channel, guys. IKE Dog Music, thank you very much for tuning in. You guys are all amazing. Shout out to Daniel Pratt. Shout out to Gotham City Inc. Shout out to Kira. Shout out to Beth. Shout out to Reggie, Team FE, and whoever else stopped by. I know we had like 12 people. That was pretty awesome, guys. Have a great evening, guys, and have a great day. Blessed Sunday tomorrow, guys. Talk to you later. IKE Dog Music, and make sure you check out IKE DIAZ Live on YouTube, guys. Also, KBLP LLC on Speaker.com and many more locations. Later, guys.